Hello, friends. Today we're going to read a story about Franklin. Franklin's Christmas gift. That is a lot of stuff on that front cover, isn't there? Wow. This is by Paulette Borges and Brenda Clark. Here's the title page. Does that give us any hints? None at all, does it? This one has a little bit of a hint on it. Franklin's Christmas gift. All right, here we go. Franklin loved Christmas. He could name all of Santa's reindeers. He could tie ribbons into bows and play Silent Night on his recorder. Franklin liked to give presents and to receive them, but this year he couldn't decide what to give to the Christmas toy drive. A toy drive is where people give gifts to an organization, and then they give the gifts to boys and girls that maybe their moms and dads can't afford to get them anything for Christmas. So that's what that's for. Every December, the students in Mr. Owl's class donated toys for needy families. The toys could be new or carefully used. When Mr. Owl put out the collection box, everyone was excited. They had 3 days to choose the perfect gifts to give. So it could be a new toy, or it could be a toy that they had, but it needed to be in good condition, not like all broken. Let's see what Franklin thought about that. That evening, Franklin dug through his toys. He picked up a shiny red car. "I remember this," he said, wheeling it around. Vroom. Next, Franklin pulled out a stuffed elephant and held her tight. "I wondered where you'd gone," he cried. That's what happens when we have toy boxes. We forget what's in the bottom, don't we? Then Franklin found his best green marble. It had been missing for weeks. "Fantastic!" he shouted. Franklin loved his marbles. He had won every marble in his collection, and each one was beautiful. Franklin picked through the rest of the toys. He decided to keep everything but a rusty truck with a missing wheel. Franklin asked his father to help him fix the truck. "We can try," said his father, "but it won't look new or even gently used." "It's all I have. Everything else is too special to give away." I'd like you to think about that," said Franklin's father. "Christmas is a time to be generous. That means give more, not be stingy." The next day at school, Franklin asked his friends what they were giving. Beaver was donating her big book of questions and answers. "I already know all the answers," she boasted. "I'm giving a puzzle," said Bear. "I only did it once." Franklin frowned. "I'm giving a truck, I think." He had 2 days left to decide. But Franklin was too busy to think about the toy drive. He played the recorder in the school concert. It's kind of like a clarinet. I'll show you the picture in a minute. He played the recorder in the school concert, made a card for Mr. Owl, and wrote a holiday story. I'll pick a toy after school, he promised himself. Okay, so if you look really close, Franklin's right here, and that's called a recorder. The students at Shaw School, I don't know if they still do, but they used to learn how to play the recorder. When Franklin got home, there was a gift for him under the tree. It was from Great Aunt Harriet. Franklin was so excited that he forgot all about choosing a gift for the toy drive. Franklin squeezed the present and shook it. "No peeking," laughed his mother. "Do you know what it is?" asked Franklin eagerly. "It must be something special," his mother smiled. "Great Aunt Harriet always gives gifts that mean something to you and to her." "Like last year," said Franklin. Great Aunt Harriet knew he loved to put on plays, and she gave him 2 puppets that had been hers when she was little. That was one of Franklin's best presents ever. So she gave him things that she knew that he liked, right? Even though it was used. The next day at school, the collection box was brimming. That means it was really full. "You've all been very generous," said Mr. Owl. "Do you know that your gift might be the only one somebody receives this holiday?" Franklin gulped. He'd never thought of that. He had to bring a present tomorrow. Here they are working on a project, and there's their really full box of presents. Franklin raced home after school and looked through his toys again. Somebody else might love Elephant, but she was worn from so much hugging. And Franklin wasn't sure that the red car went fast enough. Franklin was upset. At first, all of his toys had seemed too special to give away. Now, nothing seems special enough. Now that he realized that whatever he gave might be the only gift that that child gets, he decided it was much more important. So he's looking out the window thinking. We need thinking time sometimes, don't we? Even adults. Franklin played with his puppets and thought about how Great Aunt Harriet chose her gifts. The best presents are special to give and to receive, he whispered. Then Franklin saw his marble collection, and he knew that the marbles were special enough for the toy drive. Franklin polished them and put them into a soft purple bag. He wrapped the present and made a gift tag that read, "These are lucky marbles. Merry Christmas." So he must have put them in a purple bag and then wrapped them, because here they are. The next morning, Franklin put his present on top of the collection box. Then Franklin and his friends hauled the box to the big tree at the town hall. They placed each present under the tree. Franklin knew he would miss his marble collection. Still, he didn't feel at all sad. Instead, he felt good all over. On Christmas Eve, Great Aunt Harriet came to visit, and Franklin was allowed to open her present. He ripped off the paper. "It's perfect," said Franklin. "Thank you." Great Aunt Harriet beamed. She had made a stage for Franklin's puppet shows. "Now open yours," Franklin insisted. Great Aunt Harriet unwrapped her gift slowly and carefully. Inside was a play written by Franklin and dedicated to her. So he had wrote a play and then he dedicated it to her. That means that he was thinking of her when he wrote it. "This is my best Christmas present ever," said Great Aunt Harriet. Franklin got that good all over feeling one more time. What a good story. I love that this story reminds us that we need to give our best. If we're giving something away, especially if it's a gift, we want to make sure it's from our heart. We want to make sure that it's something that the other person will like, or we hope that they'll like. And we don't want to just give a leftover. We want to give something very nice because we want them to feel like they are very special. So if you do anything like that this year and you would like to let me know, I would love to hear about it. So you have a great day and I'll see you again soon. Bye-bye.